So sometimes I take breaks from drinking. It's always pretty casual. I have a pretty casual relationship with drinking, but sometimes I just need a break. I'll be drinking a bunch, and I'm like, man, I need. God damn it. So I drink a bunch, and this is sometimes I need a break. And what I'll do is I'll just take a couple weeks or a couple months off. And it's pretty easy for me. Like last year I took the year off, but it was also during a pandemic where we couldn't go out and have fun. So that kind of like forced my hand. But I take breaks. And a few years ago I took a break and I was out at the bar with my friends. I was playing the DD that night as the responsible friend. So we go to the bar, and we're at the bar, and we bump into a guy I went to high school with and his group of friends, and our groups of friends start mingling, hanging out, and getting along. Eventually someone asks like, oh, how do you guys know each other? It's like, oh yeah, we went to high school together. We ran track together. And then the follow-up question to that is, who's better? Who's faster? And I don't want to brag, but it's absolutely me. I'm so much better. I was so much better than him. It's not even like me being cocky. It's just like I was like a captain of the team. I was our best short sprinter, and he was like the weird guy that we're like, why does this guy keep coming out for the team? He doesn't seem to like it. He's not very good at it. It's like I wasn't trying to be a jerk, so I was just like, oh, I'm way better. I was way better. That guy stinks. In like a funny way, because I try to say things funny. And then he chimes in. He's like, oh yeah, well, that was 5 years ago, and it doesn't look like you've been keeping up with the running, so I could probably beat you now. And all of our friends are like, oh, everyone's losing their minds. And then they just start chanting, race, race, race. So then that results in us going outside into the parking lot to have a race. And like all of our friends come outside, random people at the bar come outside to see what's going on. Our friends start betting on us. Like, so now like it's awkward that I'm in the situation where I have to race, and then my friends are betting money on it, on me. And it's nice that they believed in me, but it was a lot of pressure. So we have our race, and I lost. I lost the race, but I was like stubborn about it. And it was like close for his cocky remark that I was out of shape. It was pretty close. So I was like, you know what? I'm wearing Chuck Taylors. These are terrible shoes to run in. I bet if I was barefoot, I could beat you. I'm going to lose these shoes. Let's do it. Let's double or nothing. Let's do this again. And I'm betting my friends money, by the way. I didn't bet any money. My friends are betting on me. Double their money or nothing. So I like take my shoes off. I like limber up. I'm like jumping around. I'm stretching. I'm like getting fit. And I'm like, all right, let's do this again. We go to do our second race. We're neck and neck. And then I fell and skid across the ground of the parking lot and like tumbled. And like afterwards we could just see a streak on the ground of like my blood. So like I fell on my face. I tore my shirt and my pants. I was bleeding from the elbow and the arm and the knees. My friends lost a bunch of money. I lost the race. Obviously, I lost the race. And then the bar wouldn't let me back in because they thought I was too drunk as the DD. And it was like a big factor in me taking breaks from drinking is because I feel like I go too far sometimes and I do something stupid and I embarrass myself and I get like the hangover anxiety or the hangxiety as we call it. And I just did this sober. So I feel like this was like a very, no pun intended, sobering moment where I realized regardless of our relationship with alcohol or whatever, sometimes we're just idiots and we're going to do really stupid, embarrassing things. And that was a valuable lesson to learn. And I started drinking again. Casually. Thank you.